What's up, everybody, and welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee at night. Now, Katie, what are the chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime here in Chattanooga?
1 in 13.
1 in 13?
I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing it.
This is definitely not encouraging. So the chances of becoming a victim of a violent crime here is 1 in 13. By the way, it's 1:30 at night. It's absolutely the still of night. And also, so in Montgomery, Alabama, we lived in Montgomery, Alabama, and that was a dangerous city. And what are the chances of becoming a victim of violent crime there?
1 in 195.
So it's about 10 times more likely.
Yeah.
That you'll be a victim of a violent crime here.
Yep.
Is that lady just like begging?
I think she's just like
begging. She's got a cup.
Yeah.
So what we're about to do now, guys, is that we're about to drive through Chattanooga at night. It's a city that has a very high violent crime rate. I mean, 1 in 13. Like, it's not as bad as Memphis, Tennessee, but it's definitely it's not as bad as Memphis, Tennessee.
How many times you gonna roll around here?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out my bearings. So it's not as bad as Memphis, Tennessee. I looked at some crime stats earlier. I was just trying to get a grasp for how dangerous the Chattanooga area is at night. It's not as bad as Memphis, but
yeah,
it's not as. It's kind of like between Nashville and Memphis. Notice how it's 1:30 at night. There's people just randomly everywhere. That's crazy. And this is not the bad part of town. We're in the outskirts. This is the suburbs, really.
I see millennials walking around.
We'll see. We'll see. Now, this isn't we're starting this tour in the suburbs. I think there's a 60. Is that Highway 64 up there? Look it up on my real quick. So we're in the suburbs right now. We're in the good side. And what's interesting about Chattanooga is that the city limits stretch. Okay, so that's not it. I'll put it on my map real quick. I want to see where we're at. The city limits stretch far into the suburban part of the city. This is it right here. This will take us right into town. Can't see anything without water in my windshield. It's like blinding. So the suburban, the city limits here stretch far into the suburbs. Like, this would normally, in a normal city, this would not be within city limits. And here, can you touch city limits on the map and just see where we're at? I'm pretty sure we're within city limits. So that kind of caught me off guard about this place, is that the city limits spread far out into the suburbs. And usually that helps lower crime rates because, you know, there's usually less crime in places like this than within inner city. So yeah, we're definitely within city limits of Chattanooga now. And it is 1:30 at night. Let's go for a ride. I think this is 64. And this will take us right into town. When we get to town, I want to go north. See that little Caesar's Pizza? We're gonna go north when we get there. So let's go for a ride, guys. Let's check the city out in the still of the night.
And this is a Thursday night.
Yeah, this isn't a Friday or Saturday. This is a Thursday. Good point there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start like in the suburbs. We're in front of Asia Buffet. Just Asia Buffet. Okay, let's get that straight. Asia. Looks like the Gold Gym is open 24 hours. There's people working out.
Huh. Well,
all right. Let's see. I mean, we're gonna start, like I said, out here, simply to give you guys like an idea of what it's like to drive into town, and then not just start like in the middle of it. Like, give you an idea of what it's like to drive.
Yeah.
Now we're on the east side of the city, driving towards the city center. And once we get to the city, I don't really have a plan. I have an idea, but I don't have a plan of where we're gonna go. So far it's 1:24 in the morning, almost 1:30.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks empty. I will say this: Memphis, Tennessee, at 9:30 at night. Last time we went to Memphis, like 9:30 at night was like this.
Yeah.
But that was after the Young Dolph situation, and with that problem, everybody in Memphis, it was like a war. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad in that, like, the entire city of Memphis was a ghost town. Okay, and that's pretty sad because it's a city that big. Memphis, I think, has like 600,000 people or something like that. For a city that big to be a ghost town because of a situation like that, I think they didn't ever release the total number, but I think about 30 people were involved as far as losses there. That's pretty sad for a city in the United States, actually.
Oh.
So, yeah, Chattanooga is not as bad as Memphis, but I mean, it's pretty much. Is that a Jack's?
That is the one we went to earlier. That's why I was like, oh.
Oh, we should have gone this way.
I figured it out. Yeah.
See, I am smarter than Google Maps. Google Maps makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city. I mean, and the one thing that's really bad about it is traffic on 24 is pretty bad. Semi trucks trying to pass you and stuff. It's narrow gaps. It's pretty nerve-wracking to be stuck between semi trucks coming through.
Yeah, I had an anxiety attack. He made me drive it. When we were with his dad, I had an anxiety attack.
We stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, barely.
I like how gas is cheaper.
Yeah, we need gas. We're down the port. We need gas. We're getting gas this late at night. A YouTuber made a video about Memphis, Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And she said getting gas here in the daytime is dangerous.
Huh.
In the daytime. She says like getting gas in the daytime is a problem.
Yeah.
We're down to a quart of gas. Gas in the night. So imagine this late at night.
Yeah.
She said in the daytime, like you just
346, but that's probably Sam's Club. Yeah.
But and I'm not trying to exaggerate. I'm going off of the information that's out there. Like we've been to places where like for example, a place that has a really high crime rate when you're there doesn't seem like it. St. Louis.
Yeah.
St. Louis has an incredibly high crime rate, and we were there the whole time. And it didn't feel like it, and that's kind of what is deceptive about crime rates. It's that you can be in a place that's extraordinarily dangerous and it looks really nice.
Yeah.
And vice versa. You can look at a place like Hialeah, Florida, where it looks bad and it's one of the safest places you can be. So sometimes you can't really judge a place by how it looks or how you feel there, because there's places that are dangerous and they don't show it. Birmingham, Alabama. Police right there behind that building. Look at Birmingham, Alabama. It's starting to look kind of crappy already right through here.
Yeah. Well, the thing about
we want to say like Birmingham. Birmingham feels safe at night, and it's absolutely it's the second or third most dangerous state in the country for like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I found a city in I was looking at some statistics, and I found a city in Alabama.
Yeah. By
Camden, Alabama, where the look at that pink dinosaur. Elephant. Look at the elephant.
That's cool. So there has the chances of becoming a victim of a V crime. Yeah. 1 in 60.
Where at?
Birmingham.
So this is actually almost 5 times. Let's call it 4 to 5 times more likely. Yeah. To be a victim of a violent crime here than in Birmingham. That's pretty bad.
Property crime is 1 in 20.
Yeah, so the crime rates aren't really good for Chattanooga. Yeah. Let's just put it that way. Crime rates, it's not something they got going on really good. At 1:30 in the morning, there's nobody out. And the few people that are out are just kind of like, there's more people out and about than in Memphis. Memphis is so dangerous. People are terrified to be out at night. You still see some people out at night here. Memphis, you don't even see cars and like just people just hanging out by the parking lot. Oh, they're making out. Okay. Yeah. Hey, that's I don't think we've ever seen that driving around America. Just somebody making out at 1:30 at night.
The only time I've seen it is on Valentine's Day. Right.
Actually, last time in Miami, there was a car shaking in Miami. A lot of times, like. Oh. Right. Remember that? Like. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. Love is in the air. It's springtime. In Memphis, in reality, Memphis is so dangerous. Like, you don't even see. Like, you'll see an occasional car parked here and there. That lady's walking the street at night. You know what that means?
There's gonna be a Around here, there's gonna be some winter babies.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel chaotic though. It's just, you know, normal street activity at night for a city, I think. Smell that? People burning, not concerned what nobody's got to say. Southern Gold. There are people on about though. Memphis is like, you don't even see cars. Like, see some cars in parking lots? In Memphis, nothing. And again, we went there right after that situation. That was like, it was like the whole city was shut down. Like, you wouldn't, like, see that van right there? You wouldn't even see any cars anywhere. Like, people just don't even leave cars out and about.
Cookout.
Yeah, buddy. That's how you know you're in the South. There's lines.
Oh, yeah.
It's non-stop.
They're up until like 3 a.m.
Yeah. That's how you know you're in the South.
Uh-huh. I think Jacksonville has cookout.
There's cops everywhere. Like, there's a cop there at this gas station. A woman walking a street at night is never a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go with that. Oil change. We need oil change in this thing.
Yeah.
It's at 30%. That's pretty low. We need to get it fixed like ASAP.
Yeah, that's fine.
So apparently last time we were in Chattanooga, we really weren't in the hood. We thought we were in the hood, but there's actually worse.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I have a better idea now of where the hood actually is.
Yeah.
So we've seen 2 police cars just kind of staking out the area. Like, you'll figure how much more dangerous Memphis is perceived, that there is no traffic at all in Memphis, and that's at 9 o'clock at night. It's 1:30. There's people on about. Memphis, 9 o'clock at night, it's done. Like, the cars you do see are like Chargers, and they're flying. Like, they're not even taking chances in Memphis. So, you know, from what I understood, at least the analytical analysis that I did, it's not as bad as Memphis, but it's worse than Nashville. It's kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
And this is among the top 10 most dangerous cities in Tennessee.
Yep.
3 police cars there?
Yeah.
Those police cars? Yeah. There's a lot of police cars.
And there's like undercovers and everything.
Yeah. There's some of these are going to be undercovers too.
Yeah.
But it seems like wall patrol. There's nobody hanging out there at that gas station or no?
Well,
Just cars.
Just cars.
There's going to be a lot of undercovers too.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be like, probably for every police car, it's probably like, there's got to be a lot of undercovers. That's what people don't realize about being out at night.
Yeah.
People are out at night and they think every car is a civilian. Like, nope.
No.
Yeah, it looks normal actually. There's still people out and about. Like, dude, I couldn't believe when we went to Memphis at night.
I know.
It was like terrifying.
Yeah.
I didn't even say nothing the whole video. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Nope. You can't.
You can't, because what's going on there is so serious that you don't want to be part of it.
No.
But see, like, the property crime can't be too bad. I can see there's cars parked everywhere, and like businesses still have cars in them. So let's stop at this gas station real quick. So we're getting gas or something. Let's get gas. Okay, we're pretending to get gas here.
You could really get gas.
If there's people hanging out, I would, but like just so I can record. But there's nothing going on here interesting enough to wait for me to get gas. Although it might be a lot more complicated in the daytime to get gas than in anything else. Car's got a blown out window. Typical sign of somebody like living in their car too. It's a blown out window. One thing that can really confuse you about cities, when you're trying to gauge if they're good or bad places, is that a lot of places will have everything. Malls, Dillard's, this, that, and you think, oh, there's restaurants, there's a cheesecake factory, there's a mushroom, this and that, and in your head you're thinking just because they have everything, that it's a good place. Well, there's a lot of really bad places like that have absolutely everything.
Well, look at Memphis. It has that like Pyramid Bass Pro Shop.
Memphis is, honestly, it doesn't have anything actually.
What?
No.
No, they do have malls. We've just never been to them.
Can I see a map real quick?
Yeah.
No, Memphis. Memphis is one of the few cities that doesn't have anything. It's actually embarrassing how little Memphis has.
They have a mall.
And by the way, Tennessee has the 3rd highest crime rate of any state. Number 1 is South Carolina. Number 2 is New Mexico. Number 3 is Tennessee. So Tennessee. No, we're not even there yet. We're not even within the city core. We're definitely like in city limits, but we're not within the city core yet. So I hear police sirens.
It's an ambulance.
Ambulance. Around here, it's an ambulance.
Ambulance.
Not ambulance, an ambulance.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. So we're now entering like the city core up ahead.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna try to take see that Little Caesar's Pizza? I'm gonna go there. Little Caesar's is always in the hood, trust me.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile. Little Caesar's Pizza may be closed by the time you arrive.
It's all good, Siri. We're just gonna go hang out in the parking lot. Well, now we're in the city core.
Yeah.
This looks kind of neat. I like it. Kind of reminds me of what's that place we went to in Arkansas? Hot Springs. There's a lot of tunnels here. You know that? Ooh, look at that.
I like tunnels.
Yeah, there's a lot of tunnels. Could you believe how fast the internet was?
I know.
Unbelievable.
Like, we put up an 1.5 video in like 20 minutes.
In a half. Hour.
In a 1/4 mile, use the right lane to
Usually that would take like 5 days.
Normally you couldn't even get a video that big. That's insane. In other words, we could literally record 4K videos out here in the daytime, and we'd be able to get them off.
Yeah.
So
use the right lane to continue on Dodds Avenue overpass, then turn right onto Macaulay Avenue.
What? Okay.
Yeah. We're supposed to get off there, but we're good. Downtown's up ahead.
Turn right onto Macaulay Avenue.
But I want to drive to the city streets.
The only thing I remember is there's like some kind of aquarium here.
Yes, and we went. Remember when we went inside of the Ruby Falls?
Yeah.
We were on the one road trip to Kentucky.
Turn right onto North Lyerly Street.
And then there was like a lookout mountain.
Yeah.
And like it was like terrifying because they had this like deck where you could walk out in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah.
So I mean, because it's a city like surrounded by mountains, it's really easy for them to have really good internet access. So one thing that this city has that a lot of cities don't is like incredible internet access.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Like I've never seen a city where you can upload a video that's an 1.5 hours long. Dude, that's a massive file. That type of file normally would crash 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Take several days to upload. Well, there's just people randomly hanging out on the road.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. On a Thursday, for real?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. What are they doing there on a Thursday night?
Oh, they're hanging out.
For real? Look, they got metal bars and everything.
Yeah.
I'll put my window down so I can put flying around me. This car behind us is coming pretty fast. Might be a cop, might be a street racer. Okay, so this is like Montgomery looking.
In 800 feet, turn right onto North Orchard
Definitely
Knob
sketchy.
Avenue.
Oh, this is definitely sketchy. This reminds me of Montgomery, but scary.
Turn right onto North Orchard Knob Avenue.
What's the M right here? Okay, we're gonna go into some inner city neighborhoods,
Continue
guys.
for 1.5 miles.
The real streets at night. We're gonna go into some pretty bad neighborhoods now, guys. We gotta be alert. I don't know how bad it is. We just gotta pay attention.
10.53 per 100,000.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. It's actually like where we're living in Lehigh, it's higher.
In 2017, it was 17 per.
That's like Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That's pretty serious. It's not like terrifying, but it's definitely serious.
Yeah.
But again, violent crime is a thing here, so it's not like they're not gonna take you out, but they're definitely gonna like don't play games with people out here, basically. Yeah. Don't like ever play games with people out here. Don't even look at people wrong out here.
Yeah.
sketchy. It's not as run down as Montgomery, but you can tell it's a bad area.
Yeah.
I heard the cops here are really, really like discriminatory. Yeah. Like there's a bunch of videos on the internet where people talk about like how the cops here, like they don't like play by the rules. Like they do whatever they want.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if they see you out at night, they're gonna pull you over without reason, type of thing.
Okay.
And like, I did some research on Chattanooga because somebody actually, we're actually hired to come out here.
Yeah.
And record. It's just. By the way, if you ever need to do that, if you ever need to see a particular city, we'll do that for you.
Yeah.
You gotta pay us whatever, you know, we'll work something out. And we're gonna be in the Chattanooga area, courtesy of one of our subscribers who needs to know the area.
Yeah.
But if you need to see an area, you can do that to us. And you can also do travel consulting.
Yeah.
Or moving consulting. So
Yeah,
you know, you can email me at Southern Life YT for any of that stuff. Oh, I love these front porch neighborhoods. I always wonder how these neighborhoods like.
SouthernLifeYT@gmail.com.
There you go. Yeah, Southern Life YT. Did I say it wrong?
You didn't include the Gmail part.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Wilcox Boulevard.
Wilcox, yeah, that's supposed to be a pretty hood street right here. So I mean, I did some research on this town since we're kind of here to document the area for our subscribers. So
yeah.
With that in mind, that's the car we saw earlier, by the way.
Oh.
Turn right onto Wilcox Boulevard.
See, it's turning that way. Okay, we're good. Definitely don't want it. That's the same car from earlier. This is supposed to be a really bad street. Together. That car went the other way, right?
There's a car.
Yeah, we're good. It's not the same way. It's got like blue lights. But if you go that way, you go into a tunnel. We gotta go the other way.
Okay.
There's that Little Caesars. I can take the street back down this way.
Do you want to go to like downtown? I don't know where you're trying to go.
Yeah, let me see a map real quick. Let me see if I can stop somewhere that feels relatively safe. At least you got a red line. I can look at a map. Right up through here might be a good area to explore. Definitely looks sketchy. So I did a lot more research on Chattanooga than I would for a normal. Normally we just drive around, that's it.
We drive around, see if we like it. We say we like it. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah, actually we gotta keep going the other way. Okay. There's still neighborhoods going that way that are bad still.
Okay.
There's a bunch more neighborhoods heading that way that are bad, so we gotta keep going that way. And swing back around.
I think there's more in the area here than Montgomery or Birmingham.
More what?
Like stores and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's definitely, it's more of a city, there's no doubt about that. I mean, you have the conjunction of 75 and 24 and 59.
Yeah.
And it's like a big X of highways. You're between Atlanta, Nashville, Birmingham, and Knoxville. So it's more of a centralized city.
Yeah.
And 75 has traffic much more than Montgomery. Yeah, it's definitely more of a city. Undoubtedly. It's undoubtedly more of a city. And again, if you're scoping out a city, it's always good to see what the worst parts look like, because I'll give you an indication. So we are purposely looking for the worst parts, because that's a good indication, for the whole metro area of, how bad it can get. It's not really a bad place to start. And a lot of people that are, doing videos about Chattanooga with their road trips, they're not going to show you the rough streets. They're going to show you like, oh, look at this shoo-shoo train, and we're going to do water skiing, yay! They're not going to show you the rough streets. And if you want to move somewhere, and again, don't take my word for it. I'm just driving around talking crap. I mean, go on YouTube and see what the locals are saying. Like, I found an interview from a local that's being interviewed for, I guess he's an artist or something, and he's being interviewed by another guy, and he was telling the guy that's in Chattanooga what it's like out here, and he described it as a city of haters, where they don't want to see you. It kind of reminded me the way he described it reminded me of Montgomery. It's just a place where people don't want to see you get ahead. They'd rather see you. You know, they don't want to see you be successful. They'd rather see you. You know, sound like Montgomery to me the way he described it. But it is nonetheless okay. We're heading the wrong way. We're supposed to be taking a right-hand turn here. Yeah, take a right-hand turn.
And take it.
So last time we were here at night, we did the south side of the city, but the north side of the city, up in this area, actually has a lot of homes. It does have a lot of great stuff. It's an area that has a lot of great stuff. So we are going to do videos showing everything, really. We're not just going to show you the hoods. We're going to show you like everything. But the hood is a great place to start.
Yeah.
Every city's got one. This street's supposed to be really bad from what I've heard. On this end, we started way too far that way, so this street's supposed to be pretty good. But it looks like it too. I wonder if Chattanooga's worse than Louisville as far as crime and stuff like that. Not sure. Well, it's like all cities are gonna have good and bad parts. But there's some places like, for example, comes to mind Memphis, where even the suburbs are messed up. Like, there's so much crime, or Montgomery, Memphis, places like where even in the suburbs you have to deal with like inner city crime, and there's no getting away from it. See these blue flashing lights? These are never good. Usually these blue flashing lights that you'll see in cities.
Yeah.
I think New Orleans has them. Memphis has it. When you see those lights, they are cameras, and they're also able to triangulate explosions and popping sounds to find out if, let's say at 2 in the morning, there's a pop, 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 and they want to triangulate where it came from, then that device would do that for you. Let's go back down to downtown real quick. So it's a device that, actually we're supposed to go further north, that way, to the right, left. So it's a device that triangulates noises, so the cops know if there's an activity going on that pops. So those are never good. Never good. When a city decides it needs to have those out, it means the areas probably have a lot of popping noises late at night, and the cops are able to know exactly when it happened. So if something were to go pop, 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 then those devices are able to triangulate. Not all of them, there's different setups, but the ones that I've seen and heard about, they're able to triangulate. Record, triangulate, and then they're able to dispatch to the location. Oh, this looks kind of neat. Is this like one of those little bridges? That's so cool. Memphis has them, New Orleans has them, what other cities have them, okay, that we've been to? What other cities have we been to that have those?
Did Chicago have it?
Yeah, Chicago had them for sure, and Detroit had them too, right? No, I don't think Detroit had them. I know Memphis had them everywhere. Everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. Let's go head back into downtown.
Yeah, see what downtown looks like at night.
Let's do it. Let's click on Riverfront.
Turn left onto Glass Street.
I guess last time we were out here at night, we kind of missed all this. It's like not even like. It takes a while to really see a whole city. Yeah. And unfortunately, like we never like have the opportunity to really get familiar with a city. Like it's it's actually nice that
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
we're out here to document the city because we don't usually get the opportunity. Like, we can be a day in a city at most, and we gotta run out half a day at most.
I just saw their one of their bus stops, and if you get close to it, it lights up. It also has the date and time, and it looks like it'd probably tell you when the next bus is coming too.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be walking around here tonight. I've been everywhere. That sucks. I'm not gonna go anywhere nice, man. It's not like nobody's like, here, we're gonna pay you to go to Dubai. No, we're gonna pay you to go to Chattanooga. It's hard to keep a straight face. I'm actually gonna run all the way back down this street. I'm gonna ignore GPS. It's gonna take me along the water. Do you want to see along the water? Or we can go along. I would rather go to a city than go to the water.
Whatever.
That's more of a daytime thing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So nice, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look wrong, but it doesn't look like horrendously bad. Like, we've seen worse. Like that. What was that? Phoenix City, Alabama at night?
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Wilcox Boulevard.
I'm actually gonna go a little bit further. I'm gonna go a little bit further down than that. Lots of old school cars. To the other right there on that light.
Turn right onto Wilcox Boulevard.
Also, if like something bad, really bad happens, they're able to use. They have cameras. I think. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, that one definitely has the sound sensor. It's cameras and sound sensors, probably. Probably like the combination of both.
Head southwest on Roanoke Avenue toward Wilson Street. In 400 feet, turn right onto Wilson Street. Turn right onto Wilson Street, then turn right onto Northwood. Continue for 1 mile.
Beautiful night. Temperature's 57.
I love it when it's cooler.
Oh, it's Florida.
I needed a break.
Gosh, I know. Florida, and the summer hasn't even started yet down there. And look, it feels so good to just be out here in temperature in the 50s. This looks pretty rough around here. Temperature in the 50s and just feel the breeze, man.
I'm like half tempted to get like a 6-month rental like up north.
I've thought about snowbirding for us.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, every month we can get our YouTube and run with it, you know?
Yeah.
Every month we'll be able to get out. It's not like before where you were stuck in Florida during the whole summer.
That is
and then
horrible.
working outside like we had. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good. Every month we can go to Michigan if we want to. We're not going to go to Michigan anymore, but you know.
As long as it's like a place with trees, so even if it's hot.
It's 57 degrees. It feels great, man.
I remember like when we lived in Florida, like we would go up to Denellen just because there were trees to block the heat.
I'll tell you this. I know the crime statistics and all that. If I had to walk through this city at night or Montgomery at night, I would definitely say this.
Yeah.
So they have them there. Look, there's one right there. Is this a stop sign? I'm waiting for the light to change. Is that a stop sign? You can tell I'm tired. Yeah. If I had to walk through Montgomery at night or here, I would definitely pick this. What do you think?
This doesn't seem like there's too many people out.
For one, there's not even that much litter.
Yeah.
Like, in all sincerity, yeah, every city's gonna have people hanging out at night here and there in a bar that's open late or whatever.
I really have not seen litter.
There's not that much litter. There aren't that many rundown. Like this neighborhood, I'm gonna see if I can go in there real quick. It looks kind of like there's a lot of
like a few things here and there, but it's not like.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
There aren't rundown houses. There's not litter. There's no gangs for sure. There's no gangs on them. Like, there are gangs here, but there's 3 main groups here, but they're not like active gang spots. You know what I mean? Like the lawnmower's outside the gate. Yeah, it's not like run down. It's not like completely like Honestly, it's not that bad, honestly. These aren't the best neighborhoods in town. It's not terrifying to be out here, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We go to some cities that are just downright terrible.
It is a Thursday night.
It don't matter. Hey, and I want to mention this in our last video we did New Orleans. New Orleans is cleaned up a lot.
Yeah.
We were in New Orleans after the Katrina thing, and it was just terrifying. I mean, it was thousands of people were homeless. New Orleans after Katrina was terrifying. That is probably that's scarier than Philadelphia and Baltimore.
Yeah. Katrina happened in 2005. We were there like 10 years later, and it was bad. Yeah.
New Orleans has cleaned up a lot since then. You know.
Yeah.
New Orleans really has cleaned up a lot.
In the last
little bit,
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it's cleaned up a lot. New Orleans is unrecognizable from the first time we went there. The first time we went to New Orleans, it wasn't Katrina. There was another one. They were like non-stop, back-to-back stuff going on in New Orleans. But when we went to New Orleans, it was just downright terrifying. And then we went back now, and it was better.
Yeah.
It was definitely better. I can't get enough of this cooler weather, man. It feels so good. I got my window down. It's in the 50s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There aren't like completely run-down houses here, and like.
Yeah. The thing with the
really
Florida heat is it can mess with your brain. Like, if your chemistry does not react well to it, it does not do good for you at all.
I'm really excited to see the nice neighborhoods tomorrow in the suburbs and stuff. This is I mean, I know statistically it's worse than Montgomery. Maybe in the daytime it's more activity. Let's see what it looks like in the daytime.
Yeah. That is true.
We'll see what it looks like in the daytime. But, I don't know. It's hard to really tell unless you actually spend a lot of time in the city to know if it's really popping or not. I've been everywhere, man, in my underwear, man. I've been everywhere, man, in my underwear, man. I've been everywhere, man, in my underwear, man. This having this window down feels so amazing. Like, imagine sleeping with your window down in this type of weather.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's one thing I do miss about living up north.
Oh, yeah.
Is like when it gets like this, having your window open.
Yeah. Bro, Florida is unbearable with the weather.
Yeah. Eventually, I do want to buy a place, probably in Michigan.
Yeah.
For like the summers and stuff.
Yeah. And it may not even be worth buying. It's just there's too much liability.
Yeah.
You could probably just rent a place in the summer in Michigan.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna run you? Like $500 a month or something? Like, it's like
No.
$1,000 a month?
No.
More?
It's like vacation rentals, like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like how much? Like $3,000 or $4,000 a month? Probably. In that case, it might want to. I don't know. And well, you got family.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, if you needed somebody to go look at your property, you could.
Yeah.
And if you needed somebody to mow the lawn, they would know somebody to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
It's not like in Alabama where we had nobody, met nobody, could find nobody. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's not hard to get people up there.
It's not hard to get people. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like like in Alabama where you can't get nobody. Because the thing about owning a property in a place like that is, okay, so now you're here in Florida, and you own a property in the Upper Peninsula. How do you check on your property? How do you know if your property's still there? You know what I mean? Like, that was a problem for Alabama. That's really not a problem with Michigan, because you do know some people. I just think it's a liability. Oh, really? It's like, how much? So, if to rent a house for 3 months in Michigan during the summer, how much would that cost you?
Depends on how you do it.
It can't be more than Florida, can it?
You could probably only get a month-to-month rental.
Okay, let's say like you want to rent a house in Michigan for 2 months. Like, call your family, or you know, your people, and just kind of get an idea of what is it kind of like.
Oh, I can tell you right now.
You know, like, what's it kind of like, you know? 2 in the morning, there's a line at the McDonald's. Typical South, bro.
Yep.
You're getting fast food at 2 in the morning. Unbelievable. It can't be ridiculous. Like somebody that has a house in Michigan, and you pay them, I don't know, $2,000 or $3,000 to be up there for 3 months. You don't even have to rent it, you don't have to buy it, and you don't have to worry about stuff breaking. You're just renting it. Renting a house for 3 months in Michigan. Two in the morning, guys. 2:01 right now. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
27 a month?
27?
Some of them are like 12,000 a month.
Oh no. Oh no.
5,000 a month.
No, you can get better than that.
32.
That's for those are California prices. You know? I need a map
this
for
one.
real though. I need a map for real,
Yeah.
like this moment, like right now. Map-o-matics in my hand. We'll go this way. I've been everywhere, man. No, it's got to be more reasonable than that. We're not even in the downtown yet. Let's see here. We're not even to downtown yet. Oh, this is a bad turn. This is what we needed to do. There's a house here. Okay. I don't know much crap in that front yard. This is like a normal looking neighborhood. Really from the other side. What is that sign?
That is like a frat house.
There's people here at night?
It's a frat. They're in college.
So they're up at night? Don't they have to go to school next day? There's a rehabilitation center. Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's use Google Maps because I'm lost now. I have no idea where we are.
I think you're downtown.
We're near downtown.
Drive toward
I see downtown buildings.
We're not even
In
in
800
downtown
feet,
yet.
turn left onto Palmetto Street.
We're not in downtown yet. We're no. We're kind of like in a hospital or something.
You are in a hospital.
There's like nobody here.
Well, it's a hospital.
How?
It's a hospital at night. There's not going to be too many people.
Oh, we've really ended up in a weird spot.
Can you GPS something so we can get out of here?
I did.
But you can't
Turn
figure...
left onto Palmetto Street, then turn right onto Hampton Street.
No, trust me, I'm trying to get us out of here. This is the most boring setting you could ever be at night.
Yeah.
You know what's nice is we don't have to stop at an hour-long video. We can even record our way back. You know why? Because the signal's so strong that it doesn't matter how long the video is, you'll be able to upload regardless.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to... That's one good thing the city
Turn right onto
has.
Hampton Street, then turn right onto East 3rd Street.
So we're in a hospital, okay.
Okay.
Alright, well that's an interesting sight. Cops are at the hospital, a lot of them. That means they're treating a gunshot.
That's a children's hospital.
Kids shot too. Alright, maybe you shouldn't make assumptions without knowing. Hospitals at night bring back so many bad memories to me.
Turn right onto East 3rd Street.
Here you go.
I'm not a fan of hospitals either, Jose.
In a quarter mile, use any lane to turn slightly right to stay on East 3rd Street.
We're not heading in that time. Big train right there.
It's the train city.
I don't care about trains out here.
Choo-choo. That's the only thing I've ever heard of. Choo-choo. Like, when you hear Chattanooga,
No,
choo-choo.
like they're showing tobacco candy.
No, The choo-choo train.
No, it's not about trains. It's about chewing tobacco.
Use any lane to turn slightly right to stay on East 3rd Street.
Yeah, would I lie to you? Would I spread misinformation?
Yes.
Katie.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Houston Street.
Would I spread misinformation?
No.
That's
Head
all.
northwest
You
on
absolutely
East 3rd Street,
would.
then turn right onto Lansing.
What is going on
Turn
here?
right onto Lansing, then slight right onto Riverside Drive.
This is a one. What am I doing here?
Slight right onto Riverside Drive.
Oh, this is dumb. Okay, so they're down like it's like they don't want you to go to downtown.
Continue on Riverside Drive for half a mile.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Is it over a bridge?
Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous, Chattanooga. This spiderweb of roads and like from the residential neighborhoods to the downtown, the last 10 minutes we've just been driving around aimlessly.
Yeah.
And this is not acceptable.
Make a U-turn at Waterwalk Place.
This makes no sense. They need to hire some engineers to fix that.
Yeah.
Chattanooga, listen to me. Stop spending your money on chewing tobacco and spend your money on engineers to fix these roads. That makes. I gotta come all. I've been trying.
Make a U-turn at Waterwalk Place.
Do we have enough turning radius to do this? There's a car behind us. Hopefully he figures out that we're in a GMC.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Like, hopefully he can figure out where. This makes no sense at all. I know they have mountainous terrain and stuff, but they can do better than that. Like, they need to have engineers just come through here and just like look at the city plan and be like, okay, this makes no sense, that makes no sense. But they're spending all their money on chewing tobacco. Choo.
Why are you lying? Choo-choo train.
Okay. You just gotta trust me on this. I need you to put trust in my words. What other YouTuber drives around Chattanooga for an hour?
And in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night on a Thursday.
It's like 2 in the morning.
This is how my life ended up here.
What are we doing now?
I'm going to downtown, but the city's retarded. I've literally been trying to, like, for like the last half an hour, just trying to get to downtown. Like, it's not that we're far from it, it's just the roads make no sense. We're near it now. We'll have time to explore this in the day. Let's get back to the hotel.
You sure?
Yeah. We'll get to downtown and we'll drive back. We'll just spin through downtown real quick. We're not there yet. No, we're at this red light here. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna take my shoe off. How do I breathe without you? I wasn't sleepy either way. It's 2:07 right now.
Now I'm sleepy.
Well, that looks neat in there. That looks like a really neat district.
We'll explore it during the day.
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
I have seen a few places here that I think are cool, that I would like to check out.
How do I breathe? Is that a hotel?
Yes.
Oh, that's the Edwin. Somebody told me that hotel. Dude, that looks fancy.
Yeah.
How much is that? Oh, this is pretty here. There's a little stretch of city on the North Side River, but we're not going to be able to explore it all now. We'll do it in the daytime. We're just kind of getting a feel. Yeah, that hotel looks fancy, the Edwin. See how much that costs. I don't know if we can afford it. This is pretty.
$350. And it is on the internet for $500.
Oh, wow.
It's a 5-star hotel.
We've never stayed at a 5-star hotel.
No, we haven't.
What's the difference? We've stayed at 3-star or 4-star?
4 stars.
What's the difference between a 5-star and a 4-star?
Amenities.
What type of amenities do they have that we haven't had?
Bars.
We have stayed in hotels with bars.
Spa.
Included in the price or not?
I would guess not. It feels so luxury. Rooftop bar.
I think we should do a night drive through downtown, like separate video. Wouldn't that make more sense?
I don't know. Kind of want to go back to the hotel.
I'm saying like we don't have to like we can just.
Chattanooga. The video.
More cops.
And we'll do some daytime videos and really be able to say what we think of this area.
So there are really fancy hotels here.
Yeah.
But that's a hotel, right? They're also going to charge you for the parking garage. Yeah, so that will that 500 will become like 700. And by the time you tip and valet and this and that and
you're probably at $1,000.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what people don't get about staying places like that.
And it's just one night.
GPS back.
Okay. Oh, okay. Not too far.
Here's how I would stay at a
Head east
hotel.
on West 6th Street toward Broad Street, then turn right onto Broad
once you
Street.
turn right here.
Turn right onto Broad Street.
Here's how I would stay at a hotel like that. We've done it. Remember we stayed at a hotel in the Keys?
Right onto West Martin Luther King Boulevard.
It was like a resort, right? It was $300 a night, $350 a night.
Yeah.
And we complained, and we got another night for free. That hotel right now is going for $700.
Yeah.
And during season, it got to $1,500 a night. Remember?
Yeah.
So that's like so the hotel's $1,500 a night. Okay, it's expensive, right? There's a time of the year when it'll get down to $400, maybe $350. Then you go like if that hotel there, I would stay at that hotel. If it got down, let's say one night it get down to $250, then I would stay there. You know. And that $250 after you tip, valet park tip, this, that, parking that, it would still get up to $400. But do you see the view down that building right there? Okay, I think we should stop this video and do another night drive through here. This is amazing.
Turn right onto West Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Left?
Right.
Right or left?
Right.
Somebody told me that Martin Luther King was really pretty in the city.
Yeah.
Good subscribers looking out for us. Okay, now what's next?
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to US 27 South.
I just do one long run-on video. It doesn't matter. So left here. Seems like a neat city though. It's definitely way better than Montgomery. And
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to US 27 South.
Montgomery's a pretty disrespectful place to compare city to. Yeah, no one knows. That's pretty disrespectful to compare city to Montgomery. And we're gonna start
Mitsubishi Motors, and their website is adventurecars.com.
Let me see the map real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like looking at a phone while driving.
Really?
Not now.
A Mitsubishi dealership, and the website is adventurecars.com. Yeah.
We'll do more videos in no time. Seems like an alright city.
Adventurecars.com for Mitsubishi. What's your opinion on that, Jose?
27 South for 3/4 of a mile.
I wouldn't mind. It's an adventure knowing how soon it's gonna break down.
Yep.
This is alright here. A nice little downtown. Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful. What am I doing here?
In half a mile, take the I-24 east exit on the left toward Atlanta and Knoxville.
Left, right?
Yeah.
Our Birmingham videos at night did really well.
Yeah.
Not well enough to risk my life there again, but yeah,
Take the I-24 east exit on the left, then keep left.
Left and keep left. ATL. Actually, we probably could stop at an hour solid. We'll stop it on an hour solid. I didn't know how long I was going to carry this
Keep
video.
left.
Yeah.
Keep left. Am I going too fast this turn? Didn't they used to say that this city was one of the most polluted cities in the country?
Yeah.
Continue
And
on
then they fixed
I-24
it.
They fixed it, really?
7
Yeah.
miles.
That's interesting.
I think, like, the mining's left, and a lot of the factories, and now it's like a green city.
I'm not sure. Their internet speed is tremendous. And it's usually faster at night, so like this video, this hour-long video, it might go up in 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Let's stop at an hour. Nice round video, 1 hour, drive to I'm gonna say Memphis. It didn't look that bad. I mean, yeah, there's a few people hanging out. Normal course, any season I have that. What is up with their violent crime rate? That's a whole different story. Not sure why it's so high. How far away from our general destination?
10 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that over there.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of tell it's pretty easy. Kind of like Birmingham. Kind of like Birmingham, but not as bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that cold air feels so good. Man, that is awesome.
It makes me sleepy.
It does. It's so refreshing.
Do you think you should be doing that?
While driving?
Yeah.
I'm about to fall asleep. Oh, that feels so good, man.
That's not good.
This is a beautiful drive. Look at this. It's like Birmingham. It reminds me of Birmingham. This is so neat. Wow. Awesome. Very cool. Do I have socks in the suitcase?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Why would I not pack you socks?
Responsible wife.
Jose,
I'm sorry.
did
I'm
I
sorry.
not pack you two
Okay.
different types of clothes, a bunch of
Fine.
sweaters, your bathing suit?
Fine, wait. Fine. I'm sorry I assumed you were lazy. It's just, when you're lazy most of the time, the one time that you are responsible, are those projects?
Yes, we are passing the authority.
Oh, snap. Let's go in there real quick. I want to see all my homies. My real ones are in there. Is this the exit right here for the hood?
Can you take me back?
You're like, it is 2:20 in the morning.
2:20 in the morning.
I am sleeping. Here we're trying to go do some projects. The crap is wrong with me.
That's where we filmed the last video.
Oh, that in there?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that Sugar's ribs.
That looks like it sounds. Doesn't that sound like it'd be good?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a subscriber that lives in there.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
He's my plug for knowing where all this stuff is, and he's been very helpful in this trip. I
Oh,
love how we're climbing up a mountain here. This is pretty cool.
nice.
I don't want to stop recording. I have a feeling I might miss something really good if I stop recording. Whoa, look at the view down that way.
I know, right?
Wow, that is incredible. Oh, that is so cool. I'm not going to stop recording. We might miss something. The video will be an odd number, but this is so cool. So the drive back into town will be amazing. I don't want to stop recording. You gotta be so careful with these semis though.
Yeah, I know.
Like they can't really stop.
Yeah.
Like if you get in front of one
Yeah.
while they're going down these hills, they can't stop. I'm gonna keep recording. I like the video to be a nice round hour-long video, but I'm gonna keep it a little bit longer. Or not.